Welcome back to the back-to-back MLS champion, the LA Galaxy. I was telling these guys they're starting to get a little comfortable around here because they just keep on coming back. But this time they brought some company, the Stanley Cup champion LA Kings. Now, it is great to have both teams here, not just because they share a hometown. I'm a little resentful coming from Chicago that LA seems to be getting all these championships. But they don't just share a hometown, they also share a pretty good comeback story. When it comes to the Galaxy, a team with Landon Donovan on it is rarely the underdog. But when the Galaxy was here last year, their chances of repeating as champions didn't look all that good. The injury bug plagued the team. It seemed like it might be a rebuilding year, but right after that visit, they turned things around. And you can call it a coincidence, but I just want to point out that right after they visited with me, the Galaxy built the best record in the league. In the MLS Cup final, the Galaxy trailed at halftime, and it stayed that way until Omar Gonzalez, who is with the national team today, scored the equalizer in the 60th minute. A few minutes after that, Landon did what he does best and scored the go-ahead goal. And pretty soon they were up 3-1. And then midfielder Juninho was probably dancing the samba. The MLS Cup belonged to LA for the second straight year, and that was the fourth in Galaxy history. Now, the Kings story is a little bit different. These guys were not defending champions. In fact, before last year, LA had never won the Stanley Cup. And after switching head coaches midseason, a coach, I should add, who got good training from the Chicago Blackhawks, squeaking into the playoffs as a number 8 seed, it looked like the streak of not winning was going to continue. No 8 seed had ever won a championship in any of our professional sports. But something happened during the playoffs. Timing's everything. And as Senator Jared Stoll says, we all came together at the right time and we all peaked at the right time. With playoff MVP Jonathan Quick playing lights out in goal, these guys just kept winning game after game after game. And eventually the rest of the league started to take notice. Captain Dustin Brown put it best before the final game. He said, "I don't know what 45 years of energy sounds like, but if we play our game, maybe we'll find out." And that night at the Staples Center, they found out. And America found out that Southern California actually has some pretty intense hockey fans. So I'm going to be a good sport. These guys pointed out that they beat my Blackhawks last night. I will also say that given this season how rare it is to beat the Blackhawks, I want to congratulate them for that as well.